First of all, I want to ask you about the trend of online and also offline shopping in Indonesia.
Yeah. You know, Indonesia, having been here for a couple days now, has this fascinating delivery capability. So e-commerce and shopping online is all dependent upon how quickly you can have it delivered. So you have Grab and Jetgo here, and you have, it seems like, thousands of them who are either picking something up or dropping something off or dropping somebody off. So e-commerce works very well for certain categories. And anything that's convenient or continually purchased, they're much more likely just to order it, via e-commerce, particularly in a market like Jakarta where the traffic is not so great. So if somebody can arrive very promptly on a scooter and you get same-day delivery, that phenomenon, I think you guys are ahead of the world. And you were forced to be ahead of the world, because of how spread out Jakarta is and how much traffic you have. So I think that the e-commerce will continue to grow. The harder part with e-commerce, though, is always the returns. If you get a lot of returns, the percentage, that eats your margin. Because retailers don't have large margins. So whether you're in e-commerce or a traditional brick and mortar retailer, you don't want to have returns.
Okay, so for now, do you think which one is dominate the most, the online or offline?
I don't have actual statistics here,
Maybe
but
here and also globally.
Globally, offline is still, predominant player.
Because the number maybe.
No, we'll come up with. I'll come back to you with a number for global shopping by market. We can probably come up with by market, but increasingly, e-commerce provides for people who have very little time the ability to have something shipped to them. So it's not just the big e-commerce players that are offering this. It's also traditional retailers that need to have either same-day pickup in case they want to go into the store, as well as same-day or overnight delivery. So everybody's got to get into it because our time is our most precious commodity. And anything you can do to speed it up or spend more time with your family, and unfortunately we're working much longer hours, shopping is going to become much, much more easy and almost like a ubiquitous experience without having to travel.
Okay. So now about the consumer behavior in online shopping, consumer behavior. Okay, how do you see the people behavior in online shopping? Is there any, maybe you can mention about what stuff that people buy the most online or something like that?
Yeah, repeat buys. Online shopping is going to be people who are, if I've run out of a brand of toothpaste, or bottled water, or something that I buy repeatedly, that I know that I trust and want, I'll have that delivered. Shoe sizes and apparel are much harder because you want to try it on, you don't know how well it's going to fit, and that return factor is complicated for the retailer. So the more expensive the item, the more specific and personal, the item like apparel, you can ship a lot. Remember, e-commerce started as shipping books and shipping DVDs. That was the first thing, because you knew the book you wanted. You didn't care if it was that fat or this thick, You knew you wanted a book. That quickly expanded to other things you buy all the time. And then the online retailers started offering free shipping. They started offering other benefits, associated with it. But something highly specific, people are more likely, to go and look at it in a store.
So how do you see the prospect of online shopping, also the offline shopping in the future?
In the future, online shopping will continue to grow. It will continue to grow. But the retailer who offers a great experience, like look at Apple Computer. People love going into an Apple store. When's the last time you bought, a Mac or an iPhone online? That doesn't happen as often. So if you create a unique, wonderful experience like that, then people will be more likely, to show up. And what's interesting about Asia is the association of shopping with food and the food court phenomenon, and the vertical malls, that you have. People like to be seen, and people like to be out. So and there are many, many independent merchants in these retail environments. I think there's great hope for that there.